Hey Flosstube, it is Michelle McGraw from Made by Michelle McGraw, and this is my Flosstube number 24. It is April 23rd, 2020. So I wanted to thank all of my subscribers, likes, and comments. I passed over 1,000 subscribers, so thank you so much for that. It seems very strange to me that over 1,000 people tune in and watch the videos. That's crazy, but thank you so much. I have made so many great connections and friends through Flosstube that it's just amazing. So thank you. I will have some giveaways at the end to celebrate the 1,000 subscribers. During this time, you have to be in the US to win. So if I pick somebody that's not in the US, I'm gonna have to repick somebody, or we can just wait until a lot of this stuff is lifted and then I'll send it to you. But I like to send things out right away. So I wanna say limit it to people in the US, because then I can slap a stamp on it and put it right in the mail. And no problem. I am not going into the post office right now, so it needs to go regular mail. So anyhow, I will have some giveaways. If you are new here, thank you so much. Like and subscribe. Leave me a comment on anything. So thank you so much for everybody. So I am going to jump into everything. As always, during this crazy time that we are in, I am choosing to make this Flosstube a place where we can just focus on stitching. So my thoughts and prayers are with everybody. And we'll leave that there and we'll get into the stitching. So, okay, I have things everywhere. I have my notes in front of me, so I'm not looking down. I wanted to do a couple of shout outs. So my first shout out, and I think I've shouted her out before, but if I haven't, Janet Jabber. She is adorable. Okay, so she has tons of energy. Her floss tubes are great. She has a One Nation style that is phenomenal to see that stitching come in progress. I need to ask her what fabric, and she's probably said it 20 million times, she's using, because that project looks amazing on that fabric. And if she's using Call for Colors, because it just is popping. So go check out Janet Jabber. She is awesome. Niecy Lynn is another one. She is definitely not new. She is a hoot to listen to. So she tells these cute little stories, and I swear that if I introduced her to my husband, we would never leave. Like, him and her would just talk. So she's awesome though. But it's so funny because she had this whole little thing that, like, if you sit down next to me, I'm gonna talk to you because it's rude not to do that. And I'm like, that must be what my husband thinks, because he talks to everyone. So we would never leave because the two of them would just be jabbering. My husband can make a friend anywhere. So Niecy Lynn, she's awesome. And then there's a new floss tuber, and it's Nadine. And then underneath her name is Nadine and I don't have my glasses on, I'm sorry, NADZ_X stitch. That's her name on Instagram. But I noticed in Flosstube when I came to write it down, it's Nadine, and then it has Naz_X stitch. She's a new Flosstuber. I think she's only done one video that I've seen, unless she's doing one today. That would be awesome. She's awesome. She has some beautiful projects to show. So go check her out and subscribe to these people as well, because they are awesome floss tubers. So hopefully you will enjoy them as I do. I have tons of floss tubers that I watch regularly. And I try to shout out some of those here just because I love them. Okay, something's going on with my shirt. I don't know what's going on with it. All right, that's better. It's not laying right. So I try to shout out different floss tubers that I watch and enjoy. But honestly, there are so many that I enjoy. So just because I didn't shout you out doesn't mean I don't enjoy you and I've subscribed to you. I do. Hopefully I will get around to including everybody, but honestly, it's so hard. I watch so many and enjoy so many. So anyhow, I just wanted to say that. Okay, we're gonna get into the stitching. Okay, so we shall start. I have piles everywhere. We shall start with my newest project, which is Alice. I have had this pattern. Hold on, let me get the glare off. I have had this pattern for a while. When it first came back re-released, I think is when I bought it, and I loved it. And I kitted it up and I had it sitting there, and then I had another fabric picked out and I started hemming it on, and the fabric picked out was very similar to what they show, although mine might have been a little bit lighter. I started hemming and hawing. I have been on a neutral fabric kick lately. I don't know why. I am just finding all of these neutrals beautiful and I'm loving them, and so I just want to use neutral fabric. And so I changed my fabric at the last minute. Oh, my book's up here. I know it's a week's. It's 32 count. I'm not sure the color, but if you're interested, I can leave me a message. I can definitely tell you. Let me get something behind it so it doesn't show through. And there is my progress on Alice. So as you can see, it is a big project. But I just have to do Alice's headband, a little bit more of her hair and her face, and then I will move down. I don't think, yes, I'm gonna move down underneath Alice instead of counting all the way over to here because there's a rabbit over here and I'm not doing all that counting. So I will simply go down and then start moving out. But this pattern is adorable. I love all of the elements in it. And you really, even on the front picture, you can't see all of the elements as good as they are, I guess you could say. So I am loving this. I am obsessed with Quakers right now. I don't know why. I have no idea, but Quakers are hitting me. And I just want to stitch all the Quakers. I want to order all the Quakers. I have no idea why. Years ago, I would look at a Quaker and I'd be like, that's not my style. So it's so strange that my style has changed. I like such a wide variety of stuff. I love, I used to say I didn't want to do any samplers, and now I see samplers and I'm gaga over them. So I don't know why my taste change, but I enjoy so much. So Quakers are kind of my current obsession right now, and you'll see another Quaker come up. I have a couple of Quakers going that I need to just put time in because I'm enjoying them so much. I love finishing the motifs because like each little mini motif feels like I completed a project. So I enjoy that. Okay, I do have a finish. Let me see where I put it because, okay, so this pattern is going to be one of my giveaways. And it's going to be a Pass the Stash. So stay tuned till the end to figure out what you have to do to register for that or qualify for that. I don't know. Anyhow, this is Farm Life Sal. So this is Farm Life from Little House Needleworks. Let me try to go in. It's hard to do this because I can't see what you're seeing. Okay. I want it in frame. So this is a fantastic stitch. Now, with that said, let me get the pattern. The pattern has jumped ship. No, it's not. Right here it is. Okay, this is Little House Needleworks Farm Life. Whoops, sorry. And I have changed all of the colors. So I literally, what I started out with, I started doing this on another fabric, and I don't know if you watched the Flosstube that I started it on another one. I wasn't happy with it. It was 18 count. My colors weren't showing up on it. I wanted something different. I stopped what I was doing I actually think I have my start somewhere over here. I have a whole bin of stuff that needs to be like gone through. Okay, so here's my start. I have not done anything with this. I just need to cut it off this fabric and put this other fabric back in my stash. But as you can see, it wasn't showing up great. Like the white is blending in, and if you can see, these ducks are blending in. Or not ducks, chickens are blending in. So while I loved the fact that this was gonna be small, it wasn't the right color for what I had. I didn't have anything else in 18 count or 36 count that would have worked. I just didn't have it. So I got to thinking, I really love murky. You all know murky is my favorite fabric. I had a piece of murky. Now it is bigger than 18 count. This is 14 count murky. It's still not a huge piece. I mean, it's a decent size piece, but it's not crazy big. So what I started doing when I picked my colors, and if you can see, let me hold these up together, the difference. So when I picked my colors, I think this is beautiful. I think the original colors are fantastic, but I loved the brightness. I took, at Fat Quarter Shop, they sell floss packs that is Priscilla and Chelsea's like go-to floss pack. And I think the floss pack was Mary. And it was all these deep, bright colors. I loved it, and that's kind of where I started. Now, I didn't stick just to that floss pack because there's blue in here, and like that floss pack doesn't have blue. So I was able to go to my stash and just find something that worked. So like, you know, the birds are blue. This is a different variegated, the pond is a Weeks one. So it has some variegation in the pond. So I literally just picked from stash some colors that were bright and cheery, and I love it. I did change the quilt to bright and cheery as well. I love this piece. This is actually going to be framed and put on my wall. It needs to be pressed. I will not wash this because it has variegated floss in it, overdyed floss, which might run, but I will press it very good, and that's gonna go to the framers because that's something that can stay up year round. So with something that's big like that can stay up for a long time, I like to let the framers frame it. I have a whole stash of stuff over here that needs to go to the framers, and maybe I'll just go through that. Maybe I'll do that first, or kind of first. Okay, so this is all stuff that needs to go to the framers. Here's an old one. This will not go to the framers, but I might make this into an ornament. This is an old piece that I had that I did years ago, and it's a Noah's Ark. It is just done on 14 count white Aida, probably because that's all I had. It's very pretty and it's done 100%. So that might make a really cute ornament. That has been folded for years and years and years, and it's got creases in it. So I'm probably going to have to wash this one. It's just done with DMC, and try to get some of those creases out. But I'll work on those. Once all of our kind of everything goes back to somewhat normal, I will go to my mom's house and we'll start stretching stuff and getting it ready for framing. Okay, so you guys have seen this one before, is Welcome to Camp Crystal Lake. I adore this fabric. Like, it's just 18 count Aida, or not 18, this is 14 count Aida. This color was like literally exactly what they had on the pattern. I just had it in stash. Loved it. Yeah, so that one is going to be done. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do this one yet, so that's why it hasn't been fully finished. Okay, you guys have seen this one before. Let me put something white behind it. Lizzie Kate, one of the Tidy Tidings. I love the color. Once again, this is murky. This will be done into an ornament. A lot of Christmas ornaments I love in murky. I just think they look vintagey and great. Here's another example of Prairie Schooler that I did. I've showed this before, the angel. That will be made into an ornament as well. Let's see, what else do we have here? This is on Heroic, and this is the Royal Summer House from Disney. It is a piece that hangs in Disney if you go see Anna and Elsa, if you go do the meet and greet, and Park Hopper Bart. Yes, I nailed it first time. He was nice enough to chart this, and if you are interested in doing this pattern, check him out on Instagram and Flosstube, because he does both, and he has the pattern for free that he can share with you. I stitched this on Heroic, so this is 14 count Heroic from Picture This Plus. I haven't decided. I know I'm going to frame that because I adore that. So I actually want to do like a little tiny frame, a custom frame. So that will actually have to go to the framers as well. This is going to be another giveaway. Let me see if I can find the pattern. I'll find the pattern at the end. I'm going to do this as a giveaway as well. This is Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread, and this is the Sewing Mice. It might have a different name. I will let you know the name of it when we come up to it. I'm not sure what material this was done on. I know it's Picture This Plus. I know it's 14 count Aida. I don't remember the color. That one, I think I'm going to frame. Oops, that caught on my fingernail. I haven't decided, so it's sitting in my unframed pile, but it needs to be pressed anyhow. So, okay, this is a possible another giveaway today, maybe another day, I'm not sure. Miss Mandrake from Barbara Anna Designs. And this is a piece of fabric from, it's either Fabric Flare or X Stitch, and I'm not sure which one it is. I loved this fabric though, and she is perfect on this fabric. I love her so much, I am going to frame her and put her out year round because she is fabulous. She needs to be pressed as well. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Oh, we have a start, but I haven't done any, I switched. So I actually need to rip this out and use this fabric for something else. This is De Quaker, and this was my start before. I was using silks, and see, you can't even tell, you can't tell the variegation. There you can. And it's not showing up well because it's like purples, greens, oranges. I decided I didn't like this start. I restarted it, and I'm doing a bubblegum pink on a black fabric, and I'm loving it. I haven't decided that might be my work project, but I need to tear that out, and then I can have that piece of fabric in my stash. This is that other start. I'm actually going to make this into an ornament, so I probably will rip out this section and just make it into a little ornament for the Christmas tree. Farm, it's cute. So I'll mess with that. We have Life Needs More Chocolate Bunnies, which I did a modified version of it. I left the wording out, moved the carrots up, and I have already passed that on to Erin at Perpetual Projects. And actually she has it kitted up for her Stitch Mania. So how cool is that? I love that somebody else is going to love and enjoy that pattern and stitch it. So, oh, let's see here. This is going to be another giveaway. This is Little House Needleworks, One More Stitch. And I did not do the alphabet. I decided I liked it just how it was, and I did mine on, I don't remember the color. It is Picture This Plus 14 count, and I wanted it to be like a nighttime look. So it shows up better in person than it's showing up on the camera. That's why I'm trying to angle it funny. But I loved this one. So I'm actually going to have that framed as well. Don't know how I'm going to frame it, but I am going to frame it somehow. This was a free pattern that I did with Katie Curry, Katie Carney, on Flosstube. We did the Love is Free Sal. I think it's Love is Free, or yeah, I can't even remember. My notes are down there, so I can't look at them. But this is a free pattern that we did. It's a quick stitch, really fun. I haven't done anything with it yet, but I am going to finish that into a little pillow. This is a Lizzie Kate Boo E Kiss. That is a Halloween ornament, and I'm going to finish that into an ornament. It needs to be wash and press. This is really stiff Aida, and as you can see, it still has my hoop line, so it needs to relax a little bit to get that out. This is a pattern from Good Morning Maui on Etsy, and I'm not sure what she calls this, but it says, for where all love, the speaking is unnecessary, and it is Outlander. And I'm gonna make that into an ornament or a pillow. I haven't decided yet. It is on 14 count murky fabric. I love this one. I love Outlander, love it. Let's see what else is in this bin. We saw this last week, Boer Birds from Hello from Liz Matthews. I love this one. This one is totally getting framed on my wall because I adore that one. So I have this whole tub over here, as you can tell, that has some unfinished projects in it, or fully finished projects. So some of those are going to be giveaways that I have, and I will show them at the end. Okay. This is Stitching Book Club. If you don't know what Stitching Book Club is on Instagram, and she has some patterns on Etsy. Some beautiful patterns. She also had this free pattern, and it says, my needle has the magic to make the world a more beautiful place. And I think I have showed this before. I'm not sure, but go hit her up. Stitching Book Club is starting in May, and the sign up is coming soon for doing the Secret Garden. I got the Secret Garden on my Kindle for free from Amazon. I don't know if it still is for free, but it downloaded for free, so I put it on my Kindle. I do prefer a paperback copy of a book, but it was hard to pass up free, so I got free. And then she has a stitch along for the Secret Garden that's coming up. Okay, so that's all I'm going to show of that right now, because that will be more later. Let me show some more projects that I have been stitching. Okay, this is Stitcher's House from Stone Street Stitchworks. It is adorable. This actually looks way bigger than it is. It is not that big. It is 72 wide by 96 high. This may be my work project tomorrow. When I picked this back up, I had just done this top. So the other night I did some more work. Well, I filled in the vine more. I brought the vine down and did some work on the house. As you can tell, that is not a big house. It's gonna go quickly. It is beautiful. The colors used in this are fantastic. It's so pretty. It's a very, very relaxing stitch. I am doing this on some count of, I know it's 14 count Picture This Plus. I don't know what the color is. If you're interested, I can let you know. But that might go in my work bag for tomorrow, because I open and run the scales all day on Fridays. So I take a project with me. Okay, I'm gonna go through some of these giveaways before, why I have it right here, so that I can just kind of get these piles out of the way. Okay, if you want to stitch Farm Life and you want this pattern, leave me a comment, and somewhere in your comment say farm. Okay, and I will share that with you. Okay, if you want the Little House needlework, one more stitch, leave me a comment, and somewhere in your comment put, I hate to do stitch because that's such a, let's just put house. If you want that, comment house. You can comment, if you want all of them, put all of those words in your comment. That way I know that if you, whoever's name I randomly pull, when I put it in the random generator, that they actually wanted that pattern. So if you want all of them, list all of them. So if you want farm, put farm. If you want the one more stitch, put house. Okay, if you want bower birds, put birds in your comment. That's 3. And let's see. If you want the mice in sewing room from With Thy Needle and Thread, like I showed before, leave mice in your comment. Okay, I have one more finish that I have done and I would like to pass the stash. This is Ink Circles Red's Treehouse. Now, I have changed all of the colors in this. I literally went through my stash and picked brighter colors, and I did it on a blue fabric. So, super cute. If you would like to stitch this, leave me a comment of squirrel. Okay, so those are 5 giveaways that I'm doing for 1,000 subscribers. And once again, thank you for that. Let me just go through a little bit of the stuff that I have beside me, and then I'll do some more whips. So I did get a order in, and I'm kitting up one of them. These are some stickers that you can put from Kathy Barrick on the back of your framing. And it has, the piece was wrought by, completed on, title, designer, linen, and thread. And you can just put those little notes, and you can put it on the back of your frame. So I've got a couple of those in my stash that I ordered. And it's basically, I just want to be able to put them on the back of my frames when I frame them in case I didn't sign my work. Also, I got Primitive Hair, the whale, cute little fob. He's so cute. Okay, this is something I haven't showed before. I made these for my girlfriends a while back. They are scissor holders. So they're just done out of felt, and they have a little bit of stitching on them and a little bit of flower emblems. The dies, I actually have a die for this, and I got the die from, it's Paper Tray Ink. They go by a different name now. But these are stitching dies, and you cut them out with like a Big Shot, and then you sew them up. And I made my girlfriends all little scissor fobs that you can put your scissors in with those. Super easy, great way to use up some felt that you have. I have a bunch of 100% felt, that 100% wool felt that cuts really good in Big Shots. It needs to be like not the cheap stuff that you get in a craft store because it will flake. It needs to be the 100% wool ones. So I don't think I've ever shared that, but I do like to do felt work, and those were something that I made before. Okay, so those I will explain when I show my progress on Cathedral Wood Goddess. So if you don't know what she looks like, she is fabulous. Beautiful. And I've been working on her, and I have moved my frame up so you can't see everything. I moved my hoop up, but there's her antlers. And so I'm starting to work down on her dress more. So as you can see, she is going to be big, but she's beautiful. And I've never seen a floss tube where Mira's, ooh, right there, you can see the sparkle on her dress. But I've never seen a floss tube where Mira's look that pick up all of the sparkle and beauty. You just can't capture it on film. It's so hard because she's so sparkly, and that's no beads yet. She's beautiful. I have loved stitching on her. She is one of several Miras that I am either kitting up or have kitted up. I will show you another one later on. No, because I don't have the pattern yet. I can show you my two fabric choices. This is being stitched on Lakeside Linen Vanilla Bean 28 count, and I adore that linen. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I've said before, linen, not all linen is my jam. That linen is my jam. I want some more Lakeside linen. That is beautiful. It stitches so nicely. It's very even to me. I enjoy it a lot. I am going to put her on my scroll rods so that I can bead her at the top and just start working down. So I'm done. So these are not the total scroll rods. I could not find my side pieces. I can find the bigger pieces, but could not find my side pieces. And I knew I even have more side pieces than this because as you can tell, they're different lengths. Could not find them. And as you can see, I have not used them yet. There is the Maker. They're great rods. I love them. They ship very quickly. I found these today. I am super hyped. I'm going to move her off of a hoop and put her on a scroll rod, and I'm going to try to bead as I go. I've gotten some great tips from Instagram from beading as you go with Miras. So I think I have some good ideas, but I need to put her on scrolls so that it doesn't, the hoop doesn't go over the beading and break the beading, or a Q-snap. That's not a good idea. I could leave beading till the end. I want to put some beads on her. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I have one more whip to show you that I've been working on. And this is... Oops, that's my working copy. That's not going to help you. This is Token of Love with Thy Needle and Thread. Once again, it's a Quaker. I love it. I saw somebody do, instead of the blue, they did red. Looks fantastic. And I am doing this on 18 count. And there is some more progress. Not too much more from when you've seen it last, but I really enjoy this. I am not doing it on the called for stitching 1/1 so that it fits in that box frame. So I am doing mine on whatever count I wanted to. I wanted to do it on that count. That's what I'm working on. If you want it to fit in that box, you have to do it 1/1 on 28 count. And that was not my jam. So I'm not doing that. Okay, I will show you. Oh, I have floss. I don't know where this floss came from. I don't know. Okay, random floss. That'll go in the trash because I don't even know where it goes. Okay, so I'm kitting up two projects, so I wanted to show those. Okay, the first one I am kitting up is Jenny Bean for the Parlor. And this is an 8-part series, so I'm going to show you all of the series. Let's see if I can put them in order so you can see. I had them in order and I've been working them to try to put them. Oh, geez. It'd have been nice if I was prepared and did this off camera. Okay, it doesn't matter if they're 100%. But if you haven't seen this pattern before, okay, if you haven't seen this pattern before, it is a long strip. I need a full yard of material lengthwise to do this project. It's not that wide, but it's long. So for right now, I have decided to do it on 18 count Picture This Plus Tyco. I have not cut it yet. Tyco is one of these weird ones that does not picture well on camera. It has a lot of like modeling on it, but it's really hard to see. That kind of is true right there. It's so pretty in person. So if you've never tried Tycho from Picture This Plus, it's beautiful. So I do not have all of the called for colors right yet, so I'm kitting it. I've also made some substitutions where I didn't have something, although then I found a little bit more of the floss and I'm having it shipped to me, so I don't know which one, how I'm gonna do, whether I'm gonna use my substitutions or use the original. But here's the pattern. Okay, so it starts off with an alphabet up top. Not that exciting, but okay. Then it goes into Adam and Eve is the next block down, and they'll just be in a long row. So cute. And this is by Shakespeare Peddler, Noah's Ark. Very cute. I love the fact that each little panel is a motif. The Good Shepherd. This is the verse, and it says, "This be the bread and peace, my lot. All else beneath the sun, thou know it's best." I don't have my glasses on. Okay, I can't read the rest of it. Sorry. Okay, there's the verse. Can you read it? Now I can't read it because it's backwards for me, but it should be reading right for you. This is what happens when you do a YouTube. So I am in between glasses. So I wear glasses for distance and I wear them to drive. And a lot of times you see me with glasses on in my Flosstube because like to be able to see where I'm supposed to look and to see my notes. If they're far away, I need to be putting on my glasses. But then I can't read up close with my distance glasses on anymore. So my eyes are definitely changing and I have to take those glasses off and then I can read. To do cross stitch, it depends upon what count it is. I wear readers. So I'm constantly switching glasses. I have a lot of glasses because I am bad about setting my glasses down in one of the vehicles we own and then forgetting them that they're in their case and I can't find them. So then I get another pair. So I have several different glasses. I have one pair that the lens needs to be replaced in it because I set it down at the office and then somebody was visiting in the office and they bumped my glasses off the desk and they fell down onto like the mat and there was dust on the mat and it scratched like right in where you look. And so it bothers me because my eye keeps going to it. So as soon as everything opens back up, I'm going to take them back to be repaired. So that's that. This is for the forest. This is the next one. Cute little forest and a little creek. This is Town. It's just called Town. And then this is Jenny's house. And you can do these in any order you choose. You can do all of them or none of them or, 5 of them, whatever you want to do. I have all 8. I think I'm going to do all of them. I think they're all really cute. And so I have them kitted up. Like I said, I'm waiting on the other floss to come so I can decide which floss I want to use. The other thing that I am kitting up is the new Mirabilia that's been released. And I do not have the pattern yet. I have ordered it and I have ordered beading and it has not come yet, but it will as soon as it can. So I went through and pulled all of the floss. Nadine helped me find the specs. And I'm trying to just pull a couple of these because they are beautiful colors. If you don't know the new Mira that's coming out, it is just fantastic. Okay, I'm not going to pull all these out because they come loose, but there are a ton of colors and then one that falls. Okay, I don't know where it went. I'll have to find it. There's a ton of colors. I had all but like maybe 5 of them. Oops, there it is. That I have kitted up. So I have a lot to figure out my fabric. So I have 2 fabrics that I'm deciding between now. I think I know which one I want to do, and everybody that I have talked about has picked one. everybody that I have talked to likes the other one, but they pick the other fabric over. So if you want to help me out and you know the new Mirabilia that's coming out, I should probably have looked that up and gotten her name. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to find it now. Let's see. This might take too long, so I might just not do this. Let me see if I can find a picture. Let me bring it up so you can see it. Okay. She is phenomenal. Like all of those colors. Oh my gosh, talk about a fun stitch. There is no Krenlic in this. There is beads, no specialty floss, just DMC and beads. That's it. So I have two options, and the floss looks great on both of these. They're both very different. Option number one is 28 count heroic Lugana from Picture This Plus. So it is a neutral, which I am in a neutral phase right now. We all know this. And it has some pinks and blues in it, if you can see. Just lightly. Very pretty. She pops on it. All the colors look fantastic on it. That's an option. My next option is my wild card. So this is 32 count Basalt Splash with white dots Lugana. Now, I loved it when I put the floss on it. I worry that the white dots are too much. But let me tell you, she pops. So kind of what the white dots look like she was running through the rain or through the snow to get to her ball or her event that she's going to in her fancy dress. That's why I liked this. Let me see if I can bring her back up so you can see. So she's done on a light purple on the sample, but her colors really pop. I'm gonna try to see if I can get, it looked yellowy. There's a good picture. It's a gray with dots. It doesn't have any variegation except those dots. So leave me a comment and help me pick my fabric for my Mirabilia. Dot fabric or heroic? Which one? I have purples, I have like pinks, and I put them up to it. It wasn't, I don't know, it lost something for me. And I really want to keep her just beautiful. So which fabric? Leave me a comment. Heroic, or do I go wild card with the dots? I don't know. I still can't decide. I thought that I had one decided, and then in talking to some of my friends, I still can't decide. I still can't let the other one go. That's the thing. I can't let it go yet. Okay. So I brought some more of my stash in here to show you, let me just move some stuff, to show you some more stash patterns that I have. You know, just to enable, there you go, just to enable you. Oh, before I forget, so speaking of making other things, these are some earrings that I made. There. So they have fringes on them. They're just a light leather earring. And I made these with dies from Tailored Expressions and cut them out with my Big Shot. So if you do any kind of scrapbooking, Tailored Expressions has these, and I think they're under something dangles, dazzling dangles. And that's what it's on their website. So it's tailoredexpressions.com. These are super cute. They're really, really light in your ears. I need to make more. So, and they have the leather that you can cut out on their site too. So if anybody was interested in those, not that you asked for that, but I shared that. So there you go. Okay. The first one is my camping category. So this is Happy Camper from Lori Holt. So cute. I have not stitched this yet, but it's adorable. And I want to. I want to change the colors, and I haven't figured out what colors I want to use yet. Therefore, I haven't stitched it. This is all camping stuff. Okay, this is Think Outside, and it says Think Outside, no box required. And it is from Cross Stitch Wonders. How cute is that? I like that. Okay, this is Cabin Fever, and it is put out by Imaginating. It's designed by Diane Arthurs. I don't remember where I got these little cards. Oh, I don't know that I can. Yes, I can show you the. Okay, so the pattern is on the back of the cards. There's a teeny tiny little picture, and these are postcard patterns. They are super cute. So can you see the house with the bear? The little cabin with the bear? That is the actual pattern on the back of the postcard. Okay, so. And these are from Greetings from Traveling Cabin, Melody Gilmore. Open Road Adobe Needleworks. So I don't remember where I bought them from, but they are adorable. And I have a couple of those. Okay, this, I don't know where that, oh, this, okay, so this came out of a magazine that I had, but I actually at one time had this kitted up. I don't like to stitch out of magazines. I don't have any way to lay it flat. I don't like to do that, so I made a copy. So this is out of a magazine. Let me see if I can find. This is Just Cross Stitch, August 2016. And it's Road Trip. So that's my working copy. I never stitch out of magazines. I always make a copy. This is Happy Camper from Raise the Roof Designs. And this was actually a free pattern that Jen's Stitching Niche sent me with an order one time. So how cute is that? Adorable, right? And thank you to her. If you've never checked her out on Etsy, she is very good. I've ordered from her many times and had very, very good luck with her. Okay, these are more of those postcards. So this is Camp Christmas. I think these are really cute because they're a quick stitch and you could sub colors all you want, or you could do them as a silhouette. This is Camp Shasta. I don't know why, but it is. Love that. This is, hold on, I was messing that up. Okay. This is Greetings from Cupid Arrow. So it's a Valentine's Day one, but it doesn't have to be. It's just cute. Greetings from Moose Mountains. And this is Greetings from Great Smoky Mountains. How cute is that? This is Greetings from Yellowstone. Really cute. Okay. Let's see here. This is Bobby G Designs Born to Be Wild. My idea was to do these individually. I liked those. I think I would change the colors, but I like them. Okay, this is another one from Open Road Abode, and I think I thought I was going to break these up, but they're really cute just as the whole sampler. Isn't that adorable? I love that. Okay, this is from Hobby Lobby, most likely. And it's just a little kit. This is Little House Needle Roots Route 66, which I love because it has the name of the states around that Route 66 goes through. It's really cute. Adorable. And this is June Snapshot from Pine Mountain. They have these little monthly snapshots, and this one is just adorable with the little camper and the bear and the mountains. It's so cute. So that is a whole, yes, I have a whole category of camping. I don't know why, but I do. Okay, so the next category I pulled is some of my Christmas ones. So there are tons and tons of patterns in here, and I have multiple Christmas Christmas folders. So this is just one of them. Okay, this is called the Christmas Plate Collection, and it is from Nordic Needle. And this is 1988 Christmas Warmth. These are done in blues. Let me see what color it says. Yes, it's all light blue, like 775, 800, 779, 798, 797, 796, and 820. So all done in blues. It's very pretty. I don't think the picture on the front makes these as pretty as they are, but I think that these would be great for a little project. But how big are these? A stitch count is 130 by 130. So they're not super, super big. Not tiny, but they're not super big. Okay, this is Merry Christmas, Christmas Garland. From Fancy That. Very cute. Very similar to the Prairie Schooler Merry Christmas that they show with their Christmas alphabet, but this one only says Merry Christmas. Doesn't say anything else. All right, this is another one of the Christmas Plate collections. This is 1978, A Christmas Fur. Very cute. And what I love about these patterns is, let me see. They don't really have back stitching. No, this one doesn't anyhow. And I love the fact that this is an old pattern, but it's still beautiful. So I love this. Once again, I don't know where I got them from, but I got them. This is Christmas 1991, Mother and Child. Let me see if this has any back stitching. There's a little back stitching on her face. Very, very pretty though. Another one, oh Lord, look how cheap these were. $4.50. 1981 Christmas Eve. That is beautiful. Just beautiful. Let me see if there's any back stitching in there. Nope, no back stitching. That's amazing for a pattern that's that old, that they don't have back stitching. Because I feel like that was kind of old school to do back stitching, but they're not doing it on here. Yeah, no, I don't see any. Yeah, there's no back stitching on this one either. Okay, this is 1987 Sleigh Ride Home. Beautiful. Oh, I have so much more of those. I'll just keep going. This is 1978, A Christmas Fur. So I have two of these. Okay, that's going to go in my giveaway pile that is coming up. That would be one coming up. 1979, Home for Christmas. Nice doorway. 1983, Carols by Candlelight. Very cute. 1986 fur skates. That is adorable. And you could use that as for a winter. You don't even have to use that for Christmas. You could just take Christmas off of it. This is Flower of Christmas, Christmas 1980. Here's another one, Sleigh Ride Home. So I'm going to stick this one as a giveaway coming up. This is 1984, A Christmas Showplace. Very pretty. This is 1990, Snowy Perch. Okay, out of all of these, this might be my least favorite. And I think I'm missing the details here. Let me see if I can see it in the pattern. I don't know. This one is not my favorite. Yeah, probably won't do this one ever. So I would actually put that in a giveaway in case somebody wanted that. I will do these giveaways coming up. I already had 5, so we'll do it another time. Here's another mother and child, so another giveaway. 1989, Songs of Christmas. I love that. I love the carolers. It reminds me of the old school figures that you can get at Christmas time, and I don't know what they're called, and I've never collected them, but they're very pricey. That's what that reminds me of. Okay, and here's another one, Christmas Warmth. Guess what? Giveaway for future. This is a great exercise because I get to clean out some of my patterns that, I mean, I've collected these patterns for so many years. There's no reason for me to have 2 of those patterns. That's silly. Okay, this is a kit. It's a Dimensions kit, Frosty Friends. Very cute. All the fabric is in there, string. It's all there. This is another kit. This is a Jan Lynn Needlecraft, and it is called Festive Reindeer Ornaments. Very cute. And it has all the stuff in there. Okay, this is Christmas Nutcrackers, and this is by Leisure Arts. This is an old book, but I love nutcrackers. So here are better pictures of them. Like, isn't that cute? So, yeah, I like that. This is French Country Ornaments, JBW Designs. Just a little one. Very cute. Okay, let me see if I can find the second part of that one. This is the Trilogy Ornamentology. I got this to do for my cross stitch boards. I will simply pick 4 of them to do. This is Ellen Stuffer's, this is a Dimensions, Holiday Moments. And I don't think I've done any of these. No, I don't think I've done any of these before. But these are little ones for my boards that I got years ago. Okay, this is the second part I was looking at. This is Christmas, the trilogy. It's called Sneak Peek. They have a whole series of sneak peek ones, and this is the Christmas one. I have never done them in their frame. So I think I have a frame somewhere, but I've done them for my boards. I've done the little garden ones. I've showed that for my boards on the last 2 floss tubes ago. So this is Star, Tree, and Elf. And see how they look so cute when you just do them as little minis. And then this one is called Reindeer and the Angel. And they're just little sneak peeks. These are perfect for my boards though, and they don't take very long. So if you're new here, I have cross stitch display boards. Go back and look at my older videos and you'll see examples and me switching them out for seasons. These are Blackberry Lane Designs, the Carolers. Another Blackberry Lane design, the Midnight Ride. Very cute. I don't know that I would do it as a snow globe, but I would do like that part of it. This is Little House Needleworks Snow in Love. And it says Be Merry. It's a cute little pattern. This is Manor House Collection. I think it's just the pattern, and it is called, I don't know. It doesn't have a name. Just little trees. This is Snowy Day ornament. Did I already say that? No, those were carolers, right? Yeah. Okay. Blackberry Lane the Snow Day. Very cute. Okay, this is Glendolyn Place medley of carols. And I got these for my boards as well, and they are mostly silhouettes. So I was just gonna pick some that I like. Like I really like the manger, the angel, the wise men, and then I would need one more. And since those are kind of religious, oh, maybe I'd have to do the dove. I don't know, because I don't know that I would, if I did the religious ones, I wouldn't put Santa with it. But actually there's enough here that I could do two versions on my boards. They're very, very pretty. So I actually really like those. Farm Fresh Trees. This is from Stony Creek Collection. This is, how big is this? 156 by 127. So a little bit bigger, but I love the truck in this one. So pretty. And this is the Cricket Collection Merry Christmas. This is a big one, but it's very pretty. The little words. Cricket Collection does a great job with those. Okay, this is Country Cottage Needleworks. Wonderful Time of Year. Very pretty. Need to do that and knock it out. Okay, this is Holiday Quaker from Lila's Studio. And I am pretty sure I have two of these. So one of these might go to a giveaway. I love that. Love, 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 love it. We'll see. If I find the other one, then one goes to a giveaway. This is Modern Folk Embroidery Christmastown, a holiday sampler. Beautiful. Stunning. I love that. Love that. Okay, this is Tiny Modernist Chalkboard Christmas Greetings. Super cute. This is 12 Days of Christmas from Satsuma Street. This is very cute. I think Gable Stitcher did these. They're very pretty. Okay, this is Giggly Wiggly's Reindeer. Somebody from the trilogy, somebody did these. I don't know if it was Helen D, if this is exactly her pattern, or there's also Giggly Wiggly Penguins. Did Spunky Jen do it? I'm not sure. But it's a little strip. Really cute. This is Nativity Row from Bank Creek. Very cute. A complimentary design from Plum Street Samplers. It is called Holy Night. I must have got it off their blog. Very pretty. That's all I will show. Go to her blog and get it. Nativity lineup from the trilogy. Very pretty. This is Christmas Means More. And this is from Heart in Hand. Very cute. This is the Woolly Eve Folk Art and Needlework Designs, All Is Calm. Very pretty one. This is Prairie Moon Merry Christmas. I love that. I love Prairie Moon. They now sell PDFs, so you can get some of those. This is one that I have done. I showed an ornament that I did my son last year, and I did this ornament up top, but that's the rest of it. I do not have the floss or the fabric because I chose my own fabric. And I don't use the floss that comes in these kits. I always sub it out with DMC just so that I make sure it's good for me. This is a complimentary cross stitch pattern from Tiny Modernist, and it is the snowflake. So go to Tiny Modernist, you can get that. Okay, I don't know who this is by, so I don't want to show a free pattern that I can't tell you who it's from. So, all right, and this is Rudolph and the Red-Nosed Reindeer. This is a Dimensions kit. I like these because they are the authentic old school Rudolph from the cartoon, and I like that. Just need to do those. Okay, this is Country Christmas from Stony Creek, and this is not that big. This is 152 by 172, but just a pretty silhouette. As always with silhouette, you can do your own colors, whatever you want. Okay, so now I have Country Cottage Needleworks Mrs. Claus Cookie Shop. This is Santa's Village series. So there's the cookie shop. There's Santa's house. There is Santa's Sleigh Works. Do I have any more of those? Yes, I do. North Pole Post Office. Reindeer Stables. Elves Workshop. I think that's all of those, yes. So with these, when I originally got them, I thought I was gonna do them as ornaments. Now that I've looked at them and I've watched a couple YouTubers, Deb from Country Stitchers has done like horizontal strips. And she takes like little motifs like this and then puts them together horizontally. And I really like that idea. So this may be one that I do with. I don't know. I have another one that's already fully kitted, and this one isn't fully kitted. This and I might do like 4 of them in a strip. That's my idea. I don't know. I think that's a cute idea. I have a small spot over some doors in my family room that would look really pretty to put like a seasonal piece up. Country Cottage Needleworks Merry Christmas. We're getting to the end. Teresa Kogert, 'Tis the Season. There we go. This is from Tralala. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. It's adorably and cute, but I'm not going to try to say the name. Really cute though. Okay, this is Little House Needleworks Silent Night. And last one for this category is Santa's Hen Party, and this is So Much to Love. She makes the most fabulous project bags. So if you haven't checked her out, So Much to Love, adorable. Okay, that is it. That is all that I have to show today. Yeah, so I did a lot of stitching, but I did a lot of stitching on, like, I stayed on a project for a couple days. It's just what is feeling right to me, if that makes sense. I am stitching what I want when I want it. So if I am enjoying the stitch and I want to keep going, I just keep going. So that's what I've done. That's why I haven't worked on that many different ones. I feel like sometimes I have a lot of different ones to show you, and I don't this time. I have a lot of finished projects that I need to fully finish, but once again, they will be pressed, and if they need cleaning, they will be cleaned at my mom's house. I'm not doing that right now because I am still working since we are in construction, and my mom is older and I don't want to get my mom sick just in case I come in contact with something. So when it's safe to go over there, I will take my stuff and do that. So that's all that I have. We are over an hour as usual, and I didn't think that I had that much to show, but I do think that showing the stash is fun. I've gotten a lot of compliments that they love seeing some older patterns that are stuck in my stash that I've forgotten about. I've forgotten about those Christmas plates that I think are adorable, and that they're done in blues. Like, that's crazy. So I love that idea. So remember the giveaways. Leave me a comment with the name that we said in the video. Just put it in the comments and I will make sure. Once again, I want to keep it in the United States just for right now, just so I can send it out. So if you're in the United States, comment with those words if you're interested in stitching any of those, and I would love to pass the stash to you. I make a working copy of all of my projects, so none of the charts are marked on. I have had some charts where I have check marks off on the back that I have the colors, but it's not on the chart. So it's past the stash, and I would love for somebody to stitch it that would love to stitch it. So leave me those comments, like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you guys soon.